Ever since regular old Sapphire and Ruby on the Game Boy Advance, Pokemon abilities have become an integral part of the game. Although some Pokemon have lame or sucky abilities that hinder them, slacking. Others, however, get more helpful abilities, of which can even be so powerful that they define the Pokemon and take an average Pokemon and make it so much stronger. So I decided to put together a list of the top 10 abilities that a Pokemon can have. But before we start, let's set a couple ground rules. I am going to exclude abilities that are exclusive to one Pokemon or evolutionary line of Pokemon. So no Gale Wings, no Wonder Guard, and no Parental Bond. Next, remember that this is my opinion. If you don't agree, then feel free to comment your own personal top 10 abilities list in the comment section below, okay? Cool. Let's get started then. Number 10. You know what sucks? Having your physical attacker burned. The worst feeling ever is when that Will-O-Wisp connects and bam, your physical attack halves. It really sucks. But guess what? Guts is an ability that boosts your attack by 50% when hit by a status condition. And even better, it ignores dead attack drop from the burn. Guts is such a good ability that people sometimes will actually run Pokemon like Ursaring or Swellow with Flame Orb just to get this boost. Just saying, but Guts boosted Facade is deadly. Number 9. Priority is dangerous. Guaranteeing that you will outspeed your opponent is very useful info. But Gale Wings isn't allowed on this list. I'm talking about Prankster. Prankster gives non-damaging moves +1 in priority. It's used on Pokemon like Sableye and Klefki to put status conditions on enemies, set up screens, and overall just be a nuisance. Although not generally able to KO Pokemon directly, the other indirect damages that they can cause can eventually lead to your victory. Number 8. You know, weak moves are weak. I wish they were strong. And then Technician came along and increased moves with base power of 60 or less by 50%. Granted, it can only increase moves to a max of 90 power, but it can power up priority moves like Scissor's Bullet Punch and Breloom's Mach Punch, and can give Pokemon a deadly and unpredictable base 90 power hidden power. Other than that, it can also increase Ambipomp's Fake Out damage to be even more powerful than it already is. Although Technician doesn't increase high power moves, it does make lower power moves with additional effects more powerful and more viable. Number 7. Next on the list is one of the most common, yet most useful Pokemon abilities ever, Intimidate. Intimidate lowers your opponent's attack by 1 stage when your Pokemon is called to action. It's a rather simple ability, but the additional defensive bulk your Pokemon gets compared to your opponent can be detrimental. Salamence and Landorus can live 4 times effective Ice Punches due to Intimidate, and many times people bring in Intimidate Pokemon not to get a better matchup against their opponents, but to activate the Intimidate and lower their opponent's stats. Number 6. While Intimidate lowers your opponent's stats, Speed Boost lets you gain stats. And by stats I mean speed. At the end of every turn, Speed Boost makes Pokemon incredibly fast, with next to no expense. Being able to outspeed all other Pokemon moves, except priority moves, is incredibly deadly. Just look at how broken Mega Blaziken is. Him and his Ubers. Ugh. Number 5. Moves that restore hit points are cool. Since you can't use items to restore HP in competitive play, ways to restore HP are super nice and awesome. But what if I told you there was a way to regenerate HP for free? Hence, Regenerator. Just switch your Pokemon out and bam, it instantly gets 1/3 of its health back. It makes bulky Pokemon like Slowbro and Amoonguss even harder to kill. This is why Mega Slowbro doesn't get much use. 'Cause it loses Regenerator. Not 'cause it looks dumb. Yeah. But seriously though, the hit points you get back for simply switching out can be really important in preserving your Pokemon and actually goes a long way to help you to victory. Number 4. Do you know what Stab is? The same type attack bonus, or Stab, gives moves that correspond to the Pokemon's type a 50% boost. So, if a normal type uses a normal move, like, say, Return, then it'll get a 50% boost and do more damage than if a non-normal type used it. Adaptability is an ability that changes the Stab bonus from 50% to 100%. This makes Stab moves extremely dangerous, as it can, like Technician, power up weaker priority moves, like Mega Lucario's Bullet Punch and Crawdont's Aqua Jet, but can also boost strong moves to be even stronger, like Close Combat and Crabhammer. Adaptability is so good that when Dragalge got it, he went from Smogon's rarely used tier to the underused tier, which for those of you who don't know Smogon tiers, means it went up, which is good. Yeah. Number 3. You know, I wasn't going to include this ability on the list, 'cause it's basically an ability exclusive to one line of Pokemon, but Kecleon gets it too. So, Protean. While Adaptability gave your Stab moves extra power, Protean gives all your moves Stab. When you're about to use a move, Protean switches the Pokemon's type to that corresponding to the move. This doesn't give Greninja any overly powerful attacks, but it gives it consistently high damage to all its variety of types of moves, meaning no Pokemon can escape from Greninja's wrath. This is also why Greninja was banned by Smogon. Yeah, that's why Protean is so good. It was so unbalanced, it got this frog guy banned. Dude. Number 2. I keep forgetting that Hyper Voice is a normal move, not a fairy move. I blame Pixelate. To clear this up, the number 2 spot is going to be a 3-way tie between Pixelate, Aerialate, and Refrigerate, which all do similar things. They turn normal moves into Fairy, Flying, and Ice moves respectively, giving them Stab, and on top of that, receiving an extra 30% boost to power. This gives Pokemon incredibly high attack prowess. Moves like Return and Hyper Voice get higher base damage basically for free. Number 1. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. The best Pokemon ability in the game is Huge Power, or Pure Power. I mean, they are literally the same thing. Huge and or Pure Power is a very simple ability. You take a Pokemon's attack and double it. It's such a simple ability, but it's so powerful, giving Pokemon like Mega Medicham a base attack of 200 and Mega Mawil's whopping 210. 210! That's a lot of power. It's so good. And that's why it's number 1. Hey, thanks for watching our list. If you liked it, feel free to drop a like and comment. Or not. Do what you like. I'm not gonna force you to. And if you want to see more content from us in the future, subscribe to us. I mean, once again, if you want to. I mean, I guess. But anyways, this is Cassius, and thanks for watching.